Oh, here I go, blowing my mouth off. Well, I got a vlog to do to set some records straight. It's a little bit different. I've never done a vlog where you're not looking at my face. You don't need to look at my face this morning. But that doesn't matter. That's not what this is about. I'm going to show you guys something. But I got to address some comments that have been made. Nothing bad. I'm not mad or nothing. It's kind of funny. A lot of it's been some ribbon. But you guys have seen how, like, when I took care of this hood and I took care of these wheels off of the trees, and you can see I'm doing some model building. I got stuff all over the place. Actually, that can come off. I've been working on the engine. That'll be coming up in some videos on the olds. So, oh yeah, and ornament repair. We put the tree up yesterday, and the boy is just having a ball with it, but he thinks ornaments are toys. So I got to glue that on. Put that off to the side for right now. So this is what we're going to talk about today. There's an example I'm going to go with. So I did some cringe factor, I guess, going on. Got a few shots from a few of my buds out there going, we need to get you a set of sprue cutters. And just so it happens, as I was doing my building last night, I like to listen to The Model Geeks, man. It's a great podcast. I highly suggest you. I know they're mostly airplane guys, but Darren also talks a bit about cars, but that's not what it's about. It's about talking about building models. Everything relates to whatever we do, and it's really interesting. Those guys are funny, and I really enjoy listening to them when I'm building. So that's my plug to The Model Geeks. You guys are great, and now I'm done with you. But anyways, they even brought that up. Even Darren said something, a couple of them, they were going on, use sprue cutting or whatever we call them. I don't know, the cutters to properly take stuff off. It's almost like, do it, just do that. I've done it. I don't like them. I've been building model cars for 30 something odd years, and this is how I remove parts off of the trees. And it's been very successful for me. I haven't had issues at all. My ways of doing things have worked out for me. But one that I finally got this one from a fellow member of our group there on the Luka Cee Model Car Hobby Headquarters group. Let's see. Steve Zimmerman, I'm calling you out, buddy. And I laughed at this. He said, I cringed when I saw him cutting the rims off the sprue, then using the X-Acto knife to clean them up. Sorry, Z. Hey, no need to apologize, dude. I get it. And I responded with a, me too. That was funny. Yeah, all having fun. I'm not one bit, I'm not calling you out there, Z-Man, in any type of... I'm not mad. I think it's funny. But I'm going to show you why and how I do things where it works out really good and there's no need to cringe. This is just my way of doing it. I'm not suggesting anyone else to do. By all means, cut with the sprue cutters, parts tree cutters, whatever the correct terminology is. I'm going to put a picture right here of the Tamiya set. And I don't even know where they're at. I don't use them. I didn't like them, so I just use my old-fashioned way. But here, you remember seeing how I cut this hood off? Now take a look at the hood. I have no marks. Nothing got into the important part of the plastic. I've sanded it. I'm probably going to do even a little bit more sanding. And I've just been cleaning this up. There's no issue whatsoever. Because, let's see if I can get a part to show you what I did up close on that. Ooh, I gotta say one more thing. As long as we're here talking about the olds. So remember that goofy thing that I went, what the heck? I didn't notice when I took the chrome out. There was another set of bumpers, the rear bumper and bumper and front grille. So, cool. Okay, we got that out of the way. So let's go ahead and cut something off. Let me find something that's worth cutting off. Heck, I'm going to take the old, it's not really on a tree, but we got some sprues sticking off or whatever you want to call these. Let's get that out of the way. I'm going to show again, and it's best, and I don't have a real, I like to keep my blades fresh blades. I go through blades, I change them out, you know, probably prematurely, but I just like to have fresh blades. So let's put a fresh blade if I have any. I can't find any right now. So I'm gonna go ahead, and I got one blade left. Oh, I was at Andy's the other day, and I thought I should buy some X-Acto blades. I'm all out. I keep this thing. I put the old ones in there. I pop it open, empty it out. It's just a safe way of keeping blades. It's really cool. But I am completely out of blades, I think. Yeah, I don't have any. So I'm going to have to get some more. I go through them really fast. Especially having a little kid around, I'm really, really cautious about what I do with my old blades. I have a little thing here. I use them for spreading and all that, and I'll take them and I'll stick them right in there and keep them far away from where the boy won't get a hold of them. And let's put a fresh one on. Think about that if you got kids in the house. You want to have a nice fresh one. So this is what I do. Let's take a look. Look real close here. Check this out. This is cool. Like I said, and the other thing, I literally will, and you got to have a steady hand for this, but I like to start and just kind of take the X-Acto knife and draw a groove. I'll be just a little bit away from the part, but I follow the line of the part that I'm cutting off the tree. You see what I did? I scribe a line there. This underside's a little easier. Scribe a line there. Scribe a line there. That gives you a breaking point, and it'll keep you from ripping any of the surface of the part that you want to use, any of the plastic off of there, so you don't have a scar. Now sometimes I will just go ahead and do that, and look, I still have a bit to take off there by sanding, which is what you want. Or I can run along and make sure that groove is real good, and I just go ahead and go tink. And look at that. See, I took it a little bit away from the part, and then we just go ahead. I can even go back with my X-Acto blade. I know this cringes people, but I'm pretty steady-handed, and I'm pretty good with an X-Acto blade. Again, this is me. Some of you might not be able to do that. I can. That's how I've been doing my model building for 35 some odd years. And then you get in there and you just, I always have one of these sanding pads. They're 800 to 1000 grit. I like those. And they just do the trick for me. And you see that? You see what we got going? And we are in good shape. Now, chrome is a tricky thing. And I know this is the one that got Mr. Zimmerman a little cringed out. So we're going to do it on these. I do basically the same thing. I'm really, really careful about where I kind of put a line that's away from the wheel. That right there prevents any of that plastic or chrome popping off, usually. And in the back, you know, you just kind of go like that. I go from the back and put a little line there, and then I usually like to just do it by hand. And see, I still have, all the chrome is fine. Whatever chrome is bubbled up, that's from, you know, their casting. That's not anything that I did. And I still have this right here. Well, here we got another one. Let's just take care of this one too. Draw the line. I just put another groove back there. Sometimes I can go right there. See? There's no damage. And again, I really like to use my X-Acto knife. I know, oh boy, I'm going towards my finger. I've been doing this, again, for years. I got a steady hand only one time, and it was a fierce, stupid move, and I learned. I've cut my finger bad once. Not saying I don't slice my fingers, but we all do. But I keep, you know, kind of hold it steady with my thumb, and it is just my choice of cleanup. And then you can, especially with chrome, I don't want to do too much sanding, but I can get behind there and get that off of there. And we've got a good, clean removal. We do that with the other ones. So this is kind of a vlog, kind of a lesson thing here. just wanted to show people. It's how it works good for me. And then, again, you know, a steady hand. Been doing it for years. And it's the way I like doing it. I enjoy it. This one is already kind of cut. I'm just going to remove that. Actually, I really prefer the sandpaper, just really kind of carving this stuff off. It works for me. If I'm cringing you out, I'm sorry. But look. And even so you get a real good look, let's get yourself a nice clean wheel and tie. This is when it really shows up. And I'm going to put these on this side. You can always tell when you need to do some cleanup. Looks like I got a little bit more to do there, but look at that. No gouges or, you know, chunks out of the wheel. The wheel looks great. That's how I do it. That's how it's done. That's how we do it here at the Luka Cee workbench. I have spoken. Here's the producers.